okay, so we're going to see what the energy is like, and I'm going to set the intention for even one person that may find this video. If we can provide some guidance to them and maybe what their situation is, and hopefully it'll reach more people, but I just always like to say, even if just one person finds it and it, even just gives a different perspective on the matter. Let's see. Is there a storyline that we can start with? Okay. Let's see here. Oh, fast communication. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like there is a male who just had a lot of things going on in his life with the tower, which means things may have come crashing down. So it feels like to me this person kind of like was comfortable. So the King of Pentacles, right? He looks comfortable there. Like meaning like they were comfortable doing kind of like what they were doing, and they almost like didn't want to, they just wanted to keep doing that, right? Because they were comfortable. But there was a sudden change that it looks like it was needed. And I say that because if there's a change, it was meant to happen. Like if certain things happen, right? Like it may appear as something bad, but I truly believe that it was meant to happen. So things came crashing down, but these were at the bottom of the deck, so I'm going to put them back. But just to clarify, so it looks like there's someone is going to be getting communication. Can you keep going here with the storyline? Yeah, someone definitely, okay, someone's going through a transition. And the Ace of Cups, that's really good. That's like new love, a new relationship. Okay. I was just like sometimes it takes me a little bit to get like what the storyline is here. Okay. So what this is saying is someone wants to communicate. I feel it is this male energy. But I feel like they can only offer a page, which is just, like not a lot right now because they're going through this transition. But I feel like with the Ace of Cups here, even though they can't offer a lot tangibly, they can offer a lot like in love. So it's so interesting. So it feels like, okay, so if you're someone watching this video and you were waiting for, and again, like I say a male, it doesn't, like gender is, it's like whatever, right? Like if you identify with that energy, right? Like it's interchangeable, right? So I say a male, but it feels like a male energy. It feels like a more masculine energy, okay? So that's the only reason why I say that. So like a masculine energy had a lot of, that's like at the bottom of the deck, like what you don't see. So they had a lot of things come crashing down because again, it feels like they, if it didn't come crashing down or if things didn't change, it feels like it would just be stuck in that trajectory their whole life. Now, that's not a bad thing, right? Let's say everything's neutral, right? That's okay, right? So they just keep down that path. But I feel that their soul made a contract, well, you could call it a contract, whatever you want to call it, right? To not just go down that path again. There's like some kind of contract or whatever you want to call it, right? A decision made at a soul level. I'll say that. Like I don't want to say contract, but I feel a decision was made at a soul level for change to happen when it's like, oh, I'm just going to coast down here, right? And then it's like, no, change is going to happen because you are meant to go this way, right? You are meant to go this way and not just coast down that way and be comfortable your whole life and that's it. We are headed into a different type of world. Now, it's going to take a long, long time, but we are headed down a more loving trajectory. Again, it is going to take time. It is going to take time for people to wake up to that. And there's a lot of things in there that I won't get into. But every single couple, or I'll say, every single like two people or more, it doesn't matter, right? I don't mean just two people, but whatever, like any group of people, two people, whatever, that come together with this unconditional love, because this is actually the card for unconditional love. For every time that happens and that energy is emitted together to whatever amongst each other, that is going to lift the vibration of the planet. And we are in a space now where we can start doing that because this unconditional love is coming online. Now, it's really hard to be able to truly love someone unconditionally because kind of like human nature it is to have conditions for people, right? But again, these type of relationships or groups or whatever you want to call it are coming online, and I'm telling you, the love between them is going to help to lift that vibration. And again, it's going to take time, but at least we're headed in that trajectory. I know that 100%. So I just went like on a tangent here. Okay, so someone wants to communicate, but they are in a transition. So what I'm seeing here too is this person has their back to me, right? To us, whatever you want to call it, whoever's watching this. So that tells me, and it's like they're alone on this boat, okay? They're alone on this boat going on this transition. So what that tells me is that they do need a little bit of time to go through this transition, because the thing is, if things happen too soon when people are going on transitions, right? They may not be at a point where they can truly even give like this love or give, I don't even know, like anything, right? So it's like this love is going to come after the transition. And not to say they don't feel it now, but when you break up with someone or when something happens in your life that just rocks your world, sometimes you need a little bit of alone times, even soul searching, right? Like even just being alone for a little bit of time is going to help this person to truly understand this unconditional love and feel it and all of that. But they need to go through this transition first. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else? Is there anything else in this particular reading? Yeah. This is just further clarification. Two of Pentacles. So there's up and down right now. There's a lot of things uncertain they feel in their life. They're kind of up and down right now. So that's another reason. They may have a lot of, it says multiple priorities, decisions, multitasking. So it sounds like this person, and look, Two of Swords. That's what you don't see at the bottom. So, inner conflict, avoidance, confusion, one foot in, one foot out. It feels like there's a lot of people, one foot in the old, one foot in the new right now. So this is going to take a little bit of time for them to sort this out. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to stop at that deck. I'm going to go into a little bit more, but I feel like we have the gist of this here. And let's see. Let me see if there's an advice card here. An advice card here for whomever's watching this video. Let's see. Is there an advice card? Yeah, mending. Okay. So whomever this is, fork in the road is at the bottom. Yeah. I feel that this person has had choices in the past, and they may have made choices based on this path, right? Remember in the beginning when I said just coasting along this path, like being comfortable, like everything's fine. So basically, I just totally lost my train of thought. So they had choices, right? So I feel like they made choices again based off of that path. So basically it feels like these changes in their life have then allowed them to truly I don't know, it's almost like their frequency is upgrading. That's the only way I know how to say it. It's like they're gonna it's almost like after they're gonna feel lighter and they're gonna be more open, and I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be really good. But again, during this time it's just gonna be a little back and forth, because it really truly is one foot in the old, one foot in the new, and it's so if you and this person were connected at some point and then disconnected because maybe they chose someone else or something else or whatever it was, I do see you mending this connection, and I feel like it's on the horizon here. I don't think it's going to be that long, but I do feel like it's so important though. Even though I do see this mending happening, I feel like in this interim time, it's very important to not focus too much on the situation and on this person, because it's very important that they go through this transition and that they go through it alone right now. That's how I'm truly feeling about this, because almost like, let's say you came into the picture when they were going through it, there might be arguments, there might be unnecessary interference, there could be chaos, there could be all these things because they're going through this and because it's just not the right timing. I mean, the timing could even be, 2 to 6 weeks. So I don't feel a lot of time. That you're going to have to wait. But I would say try and focus on you. But know that, again, this person, whomever this is, if you're watching this video, I'd say it's for you because not a lot of people watch my videos. Okay, so yes, but basically what I was saying is if you're watching this video, like, I do see them again, like when they come up out of it and they realize they have this like strong unconditional love. And it's you know what? Okay, my heart chakra just like lit up. So it's like all of a sudden, like their heart's gonna like light up and it's gonna be like, oh, wait a second. This is how it feels. Like it's almost like not that they didn't like love who they were with before, but it almost feels like they were closed down and they almost like they cracked it open, but they didn't really open up their heart to the person. Like truly. At least they may not see it. They may not know that until all of a sudden their heart's open and they like actually want something like truly, truly emotional fulfilling. Not to say that before the other person or people were not emotionally fulfilling. I just mean in a different way. Again, everything is really neutral. I feel there's no like bad, good, right? Because everything can be used for good and bad. It's just neutral. That's just my opinion. Let's just get one of these cards and then I'm going to close out this reading. Let's see, is there anything for the viewer? Anything for the viewer today that they need to know? Ooh. Oh, look at that. Waves of prosperity, new abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. So once you truly focus on yourself, look, stay optimistic. Yeah. So once you truly focus in on yourself, and again, you can send unconditional love to this person. It's just when this is what I feel. So it's not to say you shouldn't think about this person. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, even if like you reach out to them, I don't feel it's bad. It's just more so if you do, I feel it's so important to not have any conditions, like no conditions whatsoever on this person. So if you can truly do that and like not have any pressure at all, then that should be fine, right? But once you start like expecting things, even subconsciously, it's going to then like muddy the waters here until this person is truly in the love energy and opening their heart, right? Because if their heart's closed, you know what I mean? So, yes. So that's basically what I feel from that. But I feel truly you're already focusing on yourself, so don't stop with that. Again, you can send this person unconditional love. I just feel like it's so important with the conditions to not have any at this time, which is very difficult. But that is also unconditional love, right? So that's what we're all here technically to feel, and also open ourselves up to it, right? Because a lot of people are not open up to, or I can't talk, are not open to it, truly. They may think they are, but their heart's closed. So anyways, okay, I'm going to stop now. So like the video if you did resonate with it so I can pick up your energy for next time. Thanks for watching.